Yo, more bad news for Matchroom Boxing Promotions. Eddie Hearn has his second fighter in so little as a week involved in a DV dispute or altercation or incident that are under the Matchroom banner straight after the Billy Joe Saunders situation. Man. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It does help the channel when you guys click on that. Appreciate you guys that have already clicked on it. You can get ESPN Plus to help you through the quarantine time, the lockdown time. If you need some extra content, get it as a standalone app, or you can get ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus, all three of those apps for $12.99 a month. And it does help the channel when you guys use it. Now, it just keeps going from sugar to shit when it comes to Matchroom Boxing. You know, DAZN curse strikes again. Check out my other video, last video, where I'm talking about DAZN. It looks like they're going to furlough some employees, which is basically lay them off, but they're still on the books and, you know, supposed to preserve their job, but there's no guarantee, and it's probably going to be without pay. So that's one thing. DAZN also is saying that they are not going to pay their partners the rights fees because based on the pandemic, there is no fights or matches or soccer games or whatever, you know, depending on the sport going on. There are no live events going on. So they say they're withholding the rights fee until it resumes, which I don't even know if it's legal, but they're going to have to figure that out. So DAZN. Now, Matchroom, you've seen Billy Joe Saunders. Look, Billy Joe Saunders in danger of losing his WBO title despite charitable pledge, because Billy Joe Saunders was involved in 2 incidents, and I documented them on my channel. We have a paper trail for everything I told you. New media, digital, we control the narrative. Rest in peace to Nip Hustle. Hustle and motivate. Right? We the future. We control the narrative. We the future, the present, the past, bro, everything. Come on, let's get it. New media, we give everyone a fair shake. We talk about what's relevant. Billy Joe Saunders has 2 incidences involved during this whole pandemic that is not a good look. The first one, which nobody talked about from old media, but leave it to us to talk about it. Billy Joe Saunders prank called Delta Airlines, and they prohibited 3 of his buddies from getting on the Delta flight because Billy Joe Saunders was playing a practical joke or prank, and he told Delta that one of the guys had corona, you know, so they had to take precaution. So they put him on a quarantine no-fly list and said you can't get on the plane. All this for a joke. And then Billy Joe Saunders, after he received a lot of criticism because there's audio and stuff of it, and he's laughing, and he says, oh, it's a serious issue. My friend was feeling under the weather, and that's why I did it. But it's BS, because at the end of the day, why would you say that he has something that's really no laughing matter? Anthony Yarde's dad passed away from this, along with other people, you know, a ton of other people. And from my information that I've seen, in America, it's like almost double the amount of people who have passed in China, you know? So New York is one of the epicenters for people and who are suffering from this. So it's really no laughing matter. And how are you going to self-diagnose a person? You know, it's just, we know he's lying. Anyway, a week later, so he apologized and said he felt sorry about that. I did videos about all this, so you got to subscribe to the channel and just catch up on the most recent videos. Billy Joe Saunders, you see right here. Billy Joe Saunders in danger of losing his WBO title. So basically, he posted another video, prank video, he's calling it. Every time he does something wrong, he's sorry. Every time he does something wrong, it's a prank, and he didn't mean it like that. And old media tries to vouch for it. So the WBO, they're looking into it. The BBBOC suspended Billy Joe Saunders, said this is unacceptable behavior. It's not championship behavior. He basically made a tutorial and said, hey guys, if you're cooped up with your old lady, your girlfriend, your wife, your spouse, your significant other, and she gets mouthy with you, here's how you fight them and punch them and all this stuff. And he's doing basically a manifesto or tutorial on how to commit domestic violence in your household. So obviously that joke fell flat, just like the Delta Airlines prank. So now Billy Joe Saunders, his Canelo fight is possibly in jeopardy. Him being the WBO champion, depending on how many people complain and petition and all the rights groups and stuff that pressure the WBO, they might follow suit with the BBBOC, and this man might be out of an opportunity. All for what? So now that's one recent Eddie Hearn. You know, he signed to Eddie Hearn like August of last year or something like that. That's one Matchroom fighter. This is all the stuff he's going on. So a tutorial on how to commit domestic, I don't want to keep saying it, but DV, right? I'm going to keep saying DV. And now you have a person who was actually arrested after leaving rehab, which we'll get to. And it says he actually hit his significant other in an altercation. So he was in rehab. He's from the same area as Tyson Fury, Lancashire. And this is what they're saying. So, I mean, this is just crazy. This is all Matchroom stable, bro. This is all Matchroom boxing stable, all on DAZN, stuff like that. And this is just the cold hard facts. So we got to talk about everything. I'm going to have my guest reader, as always, my assistant, Money Penny, and she's going to go through this for you. Link will be in the description so you guys can take a listen to it. And then I'll close with my thoughts.
The super welterweight champion Scott Fitzgerald has been arrested after returning home from a London stint in rehab. The Preston man, who defeated Anthony Fowler in a UK grudge match in Liverpool last year, has been wrestling with demons ever since then. Now, fans are beginning to worry about Fitzgerald's mental state following a series of social media posts and a live radio interview. It was followed up by 24 hours in a police cell for Fitzgerald, who it is reported was involved in an incident where his girlfriend was left injured. Upon leaving,
his girlfriend was left injured. He's been fighting demons. What?
It was followed up by 24 hours in a police cell for Fitzgerald, who it is reported was involved in an incident where his girlfriend was left injured. Upon leaving custody, Fitzgerald confirmed the news. Inged to the police station. 24 hours in a cell. That's some heavy S. Anyway, I'm back out, said.
So he had to spend 24 hours in prison, and he said to the fucking police station. Wow. But anyway, I'm out now.
Fitzgerald. Yesterday, I was arrested after a kickoff with my ex-partner and her family, he added. Prior to his brush with the law, the madman had been on a social media rampage on both Twitter and Instagram. Much of it did not make any sense to worried fans of Fitzgerald. I got a lot off my chest with this one. Talking about my mind, that is a very fruity place, but feeling my mindset is in the best place ever been, and I'm going to take over the game. The more.
So he said, yesterday I was arrested after a kickoff, like this is a football game, with my ex-partner and her family. Prior to the brush with the law, the madman had been on social media rampage on Twitter. Much of it didn't make sense. I got a lot off my chest with this one. Talk about my mind. That is a very fruity place. Fruity place. You know, the UK is starting to sound weird. What does that mean? Fruity place. But feeling my mindset is in the best place ever been, and I'm going to go take care of the game. I'm going to take over the game, them all. So he said this and then went to jail. Yeah, that's a great way to take over the game. Scott Fitzgerald said, F the rules. It's 4 a.m. and I'm feeling fresh. You know, and a lot of this sounds like just like real gibberish.
I'm going to do it early. I might as well do it proper early. Ha 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 ha. I's first week in the London. I swear I'll not bloody budge on Newt if you can't sort it by Monday tea time. It's over between me and you, okay? At Eddie Hearn, hope you don't cry about this one. Him messing, okay? In London to get himself together, Fitzgerald appeared on TalkSport in a live broadcast and caused more of a stir. On Instagram, Fitzgerald wrote, "Don't look back, we ain't going that way, about to smash up the whole division. Thanks to Eddie's cousin Paul and his family for letting me stay in their basement. And to Eddie Hearn himself, who is really looking after me. Ordering me a Dyson Hoover tonight and a Tempura mattress. I will be sleeping good for sure. Before I came to London, I went and saw everyone I had to. My last stop was in Liverpool to see Narco Joe. Started as a sponsor but ended up my good mate. He must have, because I've give him more money than he's bloody given me. I'm loving life in the London, rocking the at Narco clothing official clobber. The gear is top class and that's the only gear around here. Char. Meet my dog Quick Time.
What is he
His
talking?
name's Blue.
What is this man talking about? What is this?
It's the son of @just_cool_me_Marshall, the big naughty boy. He loves it in London also, going to end up with a full-on Cockney dog by the looks of things. Last but not least, wouldn't believe it guys, been on phone with the Gypsy King 101, you know, our Thai. He's told me I can go all his training camps with him, so I'm over the moon. If anyone wants to sponsor me and help me funding getting over there for now, then please get in touch. I'm ready to be really well behaved.
Wow. This man sounds like gibberish. And once again, another person who associates with Tyson Fury. It's just this whole thing looks crazy. Amazingly, Fitzgerald then picked a fight with UFC star Darren Till. He sounds like out of his mind, bro. He says you're the finest. This sounds like drugs or something. You are the finest, loveliest, tenderest, and most beautiful person I've ever known, and even that is an understatement. Yeah, man, it sounds like his mind is all over the place. But anyway, it says crisis. You know, Moneypenny. Let's close this one out because this man is just talking straight up gibberish. This whole thing sounds like pure gibberish.
True.
Hopefully promoter Eddie Hearn can put an arm around Fitzgerald. He's finding it difficult to self-isolate during the crisis. Non-essential travel is out of bounds for anyone, and Fitzgerald obviously needs a nudge. In terms of arrest, Fitzgerald could be in hot water if accusations made by his girlfriend's grandmother are true. You know, I don't know why Granny would lie. And it, like, usually, I mean, I'm not a cop, but usually if they actually take you in, there's some type of physically left marks or identifying marks that promotes that there was an altercation or struggle. Like if there's no scratches, no bruising, no black eye, no missing teeth, no blood, no eyewitness testimony, I don't know if they would take you in and cart you away and put you in the can for a day. So he obviously got a lot of stuff going on. The UK is just looking funny. You know, it's just really what it is in boxing. When I say UK, I mean UK boxing. You got Tyson Fury, Glovegate, Boardgate, Matchroom. They got Fitzgerald. He just, you know, being accused of hitting his girl in a DV case. You got Billy Joe Saunders training men how to do like Fitzgerald and actually hit women. Billy Joe Saunders doing pranks with airlines about a sensitive subject like the coronavirus. You know, you got DAZN not paying the rights fees because of a pandemic that no one could control. And they're based out of the UK, London, I believe, DAZN as a UK company. The UK in boxing just looking crazy right now. Hopefully y'all get it together. New media, let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. You know, it's crazy because he beat what's his name? I'm drawing a blank because this is just draining hearing all this nonstop drama. Anthony Fowler. He beat Fowler. And people thought it was on and popping, but it looks like he's on some type of downward spiral. So he sounds like he needs some help. Hopefully he gets it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. New media, we working.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.